place where it is home to some of the most influential people on the internet, and some of the wholesome people. But on YouTube and the internet, there always is a dark side. There have always been dark people that have been lurking around on the internet and on the platform since the beginning. In this mini documentary series, I'll be covering a few of the internet's more darker and sinister YouTubers. But just to remind you that some of the people I'll be covering have committed some of the worst heinous acts you could probably ever imagine. And just to be clear, viewer discretion is advised. Randy Stair, or he also goes by several other names on the platform, like Pioneer Productions, Ember's Ghost One Productions, and Ender Blaze. On June 9th of 2008, he'd make the YouTube channel called Pioneer Productions when he was just 15 years old. But he originally had older YouTube channels in 2007, but they got taken down due to multiple copyright strikes. So those channels are probably long gone by now. However, his main channel, Pioneer Productions, mostly consisted of comedy, gaming, and skit videos. But eventually, since he was obsessed with the character Amber from the Nickelodeon series Danny Phantom, he'd make the channel called Ember's Ghost Squad, wherein it involves him and several other characters getting involved in various strange antics. One of them includes one character in particular named Rachel Shadows in a video called Ember's Ghost Squad. In the opening of the video, with him making an opening monologue, talking about the social hierarchy of grade school, some whom he mentions in the video like bullies and the outcasts, which in his own words are rejected by the social hierarchy. Later in the video, she talks about plans to start a massacre, and talks about several people and how she plans on taking their lives. In his early years, he'd be born on September 17, 1992, in the state of Pennsylvania, to his parents, Robert and Lorraine Stair, and with his younger brother, Jeremy Stair. His childhood was described as being a very shy and introverted child, always preferring to be alone. Most of the time in school, Ernie would often like to watch Nickelodeon shows, and would draw the characters he sees, and would make short VHS films. During his high school life, he did have some friends, and he never had any relationships, or even went on any dates. At the time, he had a part-time job working at Wee's Supermarket in 2011. He would graduate from Dallas High School, and would attend Lindsay Community College for 3 years, majoring in mass communications. For 3 years until 2014, and Randy also said that college and his job was not his main priority at the time. After returning to watch the show Danny Phantom, he became obsessed with the character Amber McLean. He had called her his wife, and thought that all the Ghost Squad characters were real during the time. He struggled with gender dysphoria, thinking his soul was female. He also wore feminine clothing and also thought if he dies, he would be resurrected as a ghost girl. In Ember's Ghost Squad, he created his own self-insert character named Andrew Blaze, who was female, but he did not consider himself fully transgender. He had been opposed to going to therapy or a psychiatrist, because he didn't think people would understand him. Later down the line, he also had an obsession with the Columbine High School shooting, and various other killers, like Eric Harris and Dylan Kobold. He also recreated multiple of their shirts and had made various videos displaying his firearms, and had plans to murder victims later. He would also join a few online forums dedicated to the Columbine Massacre. On June 7th of 2017, Randy would drive to his work on his shift at night at 11 p.m. He would block off exit doors using wooden planks, and he would then upload multiple links to videos and journals to his Twitter page about his planned shooting, and eventually his death. Then at 1 a.m., he would go back into the building and do the unthinkable, then would take the lives of several of the following employees: Victoria Braun, Brian Hayes, and Terry Lee Sterling. and sparing one of them, Christian, while then taking his own life.